In this profound teaching, a monk shares timeless wisdom about the 80-20 principle, a simple yet powerful truth that can help you focus on what truly matters. Through stories, reflections, and spiritual insights, you'll learn how to simplify your life, prioritize meaning, and awaken inner peace. What you'll learn in this video: the monk's explanation of the 80-20 rule, how most of our energy is wasted on what doesn't matter, stories of people who found peace by realigning their priorities, simple practices to create more space for purpose and joy. If this wisdom resonates with you, remember to like the video to support our journey, subscribe to Awaken and Achieve for weekly insights. What if I told you that 80% of your stress, struggle, and restlessness comes from only 20% of what you do? And what if, by letting go of the unnecessary, you could finally make space for peace, purpose, and joy? Long ago, in a quiet monastery high in the mountains, a young student once asked his master, "Teacher, why do I work so hard and yet feel so empty?" The old monk smiled gently and replied,
"Because you scatter your energy everywhere. A river does not reach the ocean by flowing in all directions. It finds one path and follows it. In life, we are taught that more is better. More tasks, more meetings, more possessions, more achievements. But slowly we wake up and realize we've been busy, yet somehow unfulfilled." I once heard the story of a successful businessman who visited a monastery far from the chaos of the city. He had everything: wealth, recognition, influence, yet inside he carried a deep restlessness. He asked a monk, "Why do I have so much and yet feel so little?" The monk gave him a simple task: write down 10 things you do each day. The man filled the page: meetings, calls, emails, deadlines. Then the monk asked softly, "Which of these truly nourishes your heart?" For a long moment, the man just stared. Finally, he circled only 2: sunrise quiet, mornings with his family, meditation before sunrise. Over the months that followed, he began to let go. Fewer meetings, fewer obligations, more time for what truly mattered. When he returned to the monastery a year later, he was different. His eyes were softer, his voice calmer, his presence lighter. He had discovered a truth: less is not emptiness, less is clarity.
the 80-20 principle is not just about productivity, it is about presence. Most of what we chase does not add meaning to our lives, but if we pause, reflect, and choose wisely, we can focus on the vital few, the relationships, habits, and moments that truly nourish the soul. So I leave you with 2 questions today. Which 20% of your actions, thoughts, and connections bring you the deepest peace? And what can you gently release to create space for the life you truly want? The monk folds his hands, bows his head softly. Remember, a fulfilled life is not built by doing everything, but by choosing what matters most. May you find clarity, may you find peace, and may you awaken to the beautiful truth that less can truly be more. If this teaching touched you, share it with someone who needs it today. Subscribe to Awaken and Achieve for weekly wisdom. Your journey to inner clarity begins now.